So this is the University of St. LaSalle College of Art and Sciences Mathematics Department. We have started posting some math problems on Facebook, and this video will show you the solution of problem number 1. Okay, that problem was uploaded the last time, I think it was April 8, 2020, yesterday, and had a difficulty of 1 star. Okay, and that problem which was posted was, give the simplest form of this fraction here. So you can see it here. It's a complex fraction. You can evaluate it by the looks of it. Remember complex fractions as fractions which has a fractional part or fractional parts in the numerator, denominator, or in both. As you can see in this given complex fraction, it's really such a pain in the eye. So what we'll do is to simplify it as much as we can. So here goes. So note the first thing we need to do here is to simplify the whole numerator up here and the whole denominator down here. So we must fix this up by first making them as a single term. Okay, that is by having their LCD, okay, their least common denominators. And clearly, as you can see here in the numerator and in the denominator, their LCD is both y minus 1. Okay, so we will be giving this LCD, this y minus 1 here in the numerator, specifically in this x term, and in the denominator in this 1 term. Okay, so we will put a y minus 1 over y minus 1. Okay, it will be looking like this. So look at this x here compared to this next step. So we just put y minus 1 on y minus 1. Also here in the 1, we put the y minus 1 on y minus 1. So that's it. We're solely doing this because we want to combine the terms, and combining these terms will require us that the denominators will be the same. Okay, remember the rules in adding and subtracting fractions? So this is what is happening over here. And since the denominators are the same now, we can combine them now as a single fractional term while distributing the terms here in this part and also in this part here in the parentheses. So here goes. So we can see x distributed over in this parentheses, x times y, x times minus 1. So this will be here. Just copy this one. Okay, and here down below in the denominator, 1 times y, and then 1 times minus 1. That's going to be this term, and then minus. Remember this minus term. So we need to distribute this in the numerator terms, or imagine this x plus y with parentheses. Okay, so we will distribute this minus sign in both of them. So this will be what will be happening here. So next is what we can combine the like terms in each of the numerators here and here, which will lead us to our next part. So if we'll do that, so recall, where is that? Xy minus x plus x. So look at here. So minus x plus x, that will give us 0. And also here in the denominator, y minus 1 minus x minus y. So y minus y will be 0. So in the numerator, we'll be left with xy plus y. Here we'll be left with minus 1 minus x. That's why we have this answer over here. Okay, so we'll try to get rid of the complexity of the fraction in this part. That is, we need to get rid of it being a complex fraction. Remember the rules in dividing fractions? So we will get the reciprocal of the denominator. That is the multiplicative inverse. So if we do that, so inverse this one, get the reciprocal, we will be having this form, and we will be flipping the operation. Instead of dividing, we'll be making it multiplying. So in this second step, we can really see that we have a y minus 1 here and a y minus 1 here. So we could, cross multiply, cross cancel them. Okay, so which will leave us in this form. Okay, imagine this as 1, so we'll multiply it here. Imagine this as 1, since we canceled it, multiply it in here. So we will have this fraction here. So we cannot stop here. It doesn't really look simplest to me. So we can see that there is some common factor here in the numerator and in the denominator. That is, here we can see that both of them have y's. We can get that out. So we will use the common monomial factoring method. And here we can see that they're both they have negative signs, so we can get the minus 1 and then get it out. by the, again, the same method, common minimal factoring, which will give us this answer. Okay, so we can see a common thing here. By commutativity, we can do it like this, and then clearly we can cancel this quantity, x plus 1, cancel it here, so which will leave us with this term. So y minus, or y over negative 1. So we will try to change how this fraction looks. It looks not that simplest to me still here. So you see that negative 1 in the denominator? Imagine here in the numerator as the y has a coefficient of 1. Okay, so remember, what is 1 over negative 1? Well, that will be negative 1. So which will be our coefficient on our variable y. And this will give us the simplest form of that given complex fraction, and that's it. Thank you for those who participated in this problem. There's a lot, like 1, 2, 3 who participated, even one who posted or put in the comments. I really appreciate that. So there it goes for our first problem. We'll try to make this a regular and post more math problems for on our page. So make sure you like and follow our Facebook page. It's written here. Okay, and don't forget to subscribe in our YouTube channel. Okay, so see you. Thank you.